I'm going to show you how to get set in Logickit on like when you get set up and how to assign a driver to a location, how to see the inventory for each location, and how the driver will check in and get things going. So real quick, I'm going to show you that. I'm sure I'm going to get a call here real quick. So first off, when you first get logged in, you're going to go to dashboard.logickit.io. And when you come over here and you head to locations, if you come over, you hit this view all delivery regions, you can see a map with all of the regions. So you can make sure that you've got a map drawn for everything that needs to be there. Here we're showing the NorCal and the SoCal. If you come back to locations, here the Cali Express delivery is our master warehouse, and then we have sub locations. In COVA only, we move product from one location into a sub location. Then what will happen is on the other end, when people log in, they will only see the orders that they actually, or the product that's available to them, okay? So what you can see here is if we go to view inventory on each individual location, no longer will you keep other reports or documents. If you want to see the inventory at a location, you'll hit view inventory. And what you'll see here is everything that's been delivered in there. You can see the quantity that you have, some information. This is all dummy information. You click the actual product name and you can get in and you can see the image that it pulled and some other information that's on there. So you won't edit anything here. This all comes from COVA in this case, so don't mess with that. But if you come back to locations again, you can view the inventory for the location. Okay, so that's the first thing that you'll want to do. The second thing is you'll need to add drivers. Okay, when you hit the driver thing, you'll hit add button, add a username, or you'll add the driver's name. I'm not going to go there because we have people's information there, but you'll add the driver's information, and then once they're there, over here, if you look at this screen, there is a Logickit. All you do is you go to the App Store and you search Logickit Driver in iOS and in Android. You get that downloaded. And then once you're there, they will log in with their email that you put in there and with their password. Once a driver gets in, they will check in and become active. Once they're active, now they can accept orders. And then when they're done, they will say inactive. They'll also be able to use either Google Maps or Apple Maps for their directories. But here's what's going to be cool is if I become active and then dispatch comes in and hits this edit button, so not delivery zones, but edit, I'm going to be able to assign this driver to this location. So if I come down, all of these should say retail, sorry, and the map should be fine. It always auto populates. You got to make sure that the map is right. You can use the little hand to move around. It gets a little obnoxious when you're up here in Minnesota. But here's this map. So I'm going to assign this driver. If you come down and you make this a mobile location, you can pick that driver and hit submit. Now, once you've done that, when an order comes through from now on, it will automatically ping and send the order to the driver. The dispatch can always change that retroactively and cancel an order if somebody calls in, but no longer does a driver have to wait to get an order from dispatch. If anyone orders within this location, that order will go directly. If I'm checked in, it will go directly here. So that's how you assign a driver to a location. You'll hit submit and save that. Now, once you've done that, I'll show you what this looks like on the other end. What we're going to do is we're going to change location real quick. And now this should work. I thought this was going. That's the Staples Center. So California. Now we should show just one product available here. So what I'm going to do is when I first get started, go watch the other videos to see what that looks like. But I'm going to add this to the cart, and I can click on this and I can say, well, I need to meet the minimum orders. So I'm going to go up to this. I'm going to hit add to cart. Now the descriptions, all this information would come from COVA, so we don't edit that in Logickit. The customer will come in and they will say, yeah, let's confirm and check out. Now, if I had a promo code, I could apply it there. I can add in my apartment number. I can do my zip code. I can put either scheduled for the next day, or I can say ASAP. I'm going to leave that ASAP. And please ask about the dog. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate the delivery cost. So this will add in the taxes, the city taxes, all of the relevant information. I will place the order. And boom, a couple things are going to happen. So right off the bat, what should occur here is over here. Now I've got the order just popped right up here. I can open the order and I can take a look at it. And a couple of cool things I can see and make sure that I've got the information. You'll notice down here I can text the customer, I can call the customer, I can verify the ID there if it's not already set up. I can do these text snippets, which we will show you how to set those up in the actual Logickit info here. You come to the driver short messages and you can set, snippets that they're usually using. And basically what the driver will do is they'll say out for delivery. And once you do out for delivery, what should happen here is the customer will receive a text, and it'll be interesting to see if it pops through because I think my phone number is the one we used. And now it's reading my phone's GPS, and when I first install the app, you have to allow it to do that. And so once you get going here, the customer will get, as soon as I'm out for delivery here, it will start to ping the customer. So you can pause the order if you want to. You could say that it was delivered if you wanted to. And yeah, this is how this is going to work. So the customer is going to actually be pinged as you get going so that they will see where you are. The customer will be kept in the loop with text messages. You can easily text message the customer right there, which is really easy. In fact, that's just loading up right away with some information. We hit back. And if I needed to, if I said, hey, this isn't going to work, there's some options that I can do there. Again, we've got some information there. So that's how how it's going to work. Now, if you come into orders and you say active orders, you will be able to see that this is pending. Let's just say that I opened it and I delivered it, and I'm going to say, yes, I delivered this order. The customer will actually get a prompt to sign. All right, so Rob, I'm going to hit done. No, I did that upside down, which is kind of stupid. And boom, I get a text right off the bat letting me know that thank you for the order, and I can come in and I can actually review and say Dale was great. Hit submit, and now that driver, if you come down to drivers and reports, you can see that information. But now instantly I can see that this is delivered and it's in there and everything is honky-dory. That actually works really well. Now I'm going to go in and we can change that. So that's kind of how the basic information is going to happen. You have to come into location. Again, real quick, you'll have to make sure that there's a map. You'll hit edit and assign a driver. So the driver needs to be checked in then. And if they're checked in, the orders go automatically to that driver and life becomes very easy. Boom, the inventory is there. Everything is good and everything is synced. So that's how you get started on Logickit, assigning drivers, getting the app installed, and checking in as a driver.